wrestling. We move up to 141. Here comes Raymond Lopez, the sophomore out of Clovis, California. Of course, had his first match of the season last time out against Davidson after a preseason surgery. He's got a tough test on his hands now as he'll take on Josh Koderhandt, the junior out of Belleville, Illinois, ranked 19th in the nation. So Lopez going into the fire right now, taking on a really good wrestler for the midshipman.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's that litmus test. How competitive is AU within the scope of the conference? This is a very elite opponent here. You got to wrestle. To be the best, you got to beat the best. So can't shy away from that as Koderhandt in deep on a single leg. Transitioned well into the takedown. Early 3-0 lead, 30 seconds into the duel.
Lopez up at 141. As you can tell, giving up a little bit of size to Koderhandt.
Yeah, Lopez has kind of shifted in between, floated in between 133, 141. That's definitely the strongest part of AU's lineup with Maida, Leet. Even Kalmatov is strong at the lightweights as well. It's a little bit of a traffic jam, and they're all kind of figuring out their way. And he's young, too, so he's got plenty of time left in the weight room to grow into that position.
Lopez, a fantastic work ethic. You talk to Jason Borelli, mentions it all the time. Now, as much as he is allowed to be, he is in that wrestling room doing something to make himself a better wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, Clovis, California is a hotbed. Very strong area, and Coach Tirapelli has spent plenty of time there as well. So California only one championship in wrestling, which is really crazy to think about.
Yes.
All those schools over there.
So the 3-1 lead for Josh Koderhandt. Took second at the Navy Classic this year. Two-time NCAA qualifier.
So I knew there was a Tirapelli connection. I just went into the notes provided by Wrestling SID Karen Angel. Raymond wrestled for Troy Tirapelli, the brother of Alex, at Buchanan High School. Very strong program over there. Placed second in the state as a junior, which, as we mentioned, is a huge accomplishment. One state champion for all those schools.
Short time in the period. Neither wrestler make a move. And they will not. So we head to the second period. Navy's Josh Koderhandt with the 3-1 lead. 61-24 record for his career. 7-2 this year. Perfect 4-0 in dual meets. So we talked about with Lopez. 13-11 for his career. Only one match so far this year. Able to get a dual meet win last time out against Davidson. His first match of the season. Koderhandt with the escape.
One thing I'm sure Coach Borelli wants to see more is American forcing the offensive attacks. Right now, it seems like the first three guys have been more of a defensive mindset, countering. There's one of the first shot attempt for Lopez and a great counter for Koderhandt. Kind of keeps Lopez on his heels there and gets a nice three-point takedown for the advantage.
Lopez avoiding that mat return, gets the escape.
Yeah, with the new scoring rules and the three-point takedown, no lead is quite insurmountable. Gonna need a pair of takedowns as he goes upper body for a half second, but a strong counter once again. but they go out of bounds, and Koderhandt not able to finish, but a great look there for the junior.
Right now, you can kind of just see the strength advantage for Koderhandt, and really kind of in that lower half. Ray's made a couple attempts, and Koderhandt just kind of out-muscled him to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, to work around the size, kind of got to go either quick or agility, get an angle. Right here, he's in, but just kind of overpowered once again.
Job by Lopez. Looked like Koderhandt had that arm, was just going to put him on his back.
Under 10 seconds remains.
5 seconds to go in the period. 7-2 lead for Josh Koderhandt.
And Mr. Lopez, I believe you would
Lopez will go down to start the period.
I mean, one takedown completely changes the match, so he's shown that he can escape, so he just needs to kind of get the angle, just get a little bit better offensive attacks, and he'll give himself a chance.
Koderhandt was looking for a cradle there. Ray able to break it.
Uh-oh. Okay, avoided danger there, but now right into a cradle. It could have been dangerous, a little bit of a pancake, if you will. And now with the score 10-3 and creeping toward 1 minute of riding time, an escape would be huge for just to keep the team score manageable.
Lopez may have a bit of blood on his lip. He's been physical so far. A physical mat return there.
Right on the shoulder, but he seems to be doing okay. Coaches always preach in practice. You run drills sometimes, just mat return constantly to take out the will, and Ray did not let that stop him as he was right back in the neutral position, but gives up another takedown quick. Koderhandt looking everything like a top 20 opponent here.
We've seen it a few times today. Lopez trying to use the quickness, and Koderhandt just there with the strength to stop him in his tracks. .35 seconds left to go in regulation. Lopez, the inadvertent elbow maybe there.
That's what you like to see, though. Ray continuing to push here, not kind of just letting things. Looks like they're kind of settling down a bit, but
yeah, I think a little chatter. I don't think Koderhandt liked that elbow that Ray delivered. I think inadvertent.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a great shot attempt there. Not really a setup. A little bit of a dive in. He's had plenty of good chances, but that one a little out of position as we're going to finish off here.
So that will finish it up. Riding time point as well. So that will be a 15-5 win for Josh Koderhandt, the major decision. And it will be 4 more points on the board for Navy.